Welcome along, everybody, to the UEFA Champions League preview show. I am Kate Scott, and the biggest club football tournament in the world kicks off this week. Alongside me, we've got the star power to match the occasion. Premier League winner with Manchester City, America's favourite football pundit, Big Meats, Micah Richards.
In the hot seat too.
Yes. Woo.
Lovely.
Moving on up. One of the Cop's favourite sons, Champions League winner with Liverpool, Jamie Carragher, is back for another season. And the legend who won the Champions League with Manchester United and league titles in 4 different countries, and this summer got another title, Sir David Beckham.
Wow.
Royalty.
Yes,
Royalty that happens.
This is how you start a Champions League show, isn't it? With a knighted man in the house. We're very happy to have you with us. Good to have you with us. You've taken Micah's spot, we see. Did you prefer that seat?
Well, I just thought that I didn't really want him to step into Thierry's shoes. And I think
Micah
Micah...
It's easy to step into Micah's shoes.
I'm getting edged out. I'm getting edged out.
So that wasn't your decision to...
No, you don't full well it wasn't my decision. If I just want to sit here for the sake of it. That's my chair over there.
I know, but I just thought, Thierry's not here. You thought you were stepping to the man. You're an Arsenal fan as well. Same as Thierry.
Can we change that this season? I'm a Man City fan. You know that, yeah.
This has been the first show that you'll, fully take one of these seats. Should there be some kind of an initiation process? That's a football thing, right?
Yes.
Absolutely not.
Let's hear you sing. Let's hear you sing, Sir David.
I cannot sing.
No?
Okay, can we talk about the knighthood thing, though?
Yeah, we can.
What actually happens with that?
You actually get a text message to say, is this your email? And then they say, we've got an important message to send to you. And it will be with you in an hour. And then this message comes through from the committee, and it tells you exactly what you've got and how much of a big honour it is for to receive that. So that's what you get. And actually, funny story was, I got it in the morning, and I didn't open the email because I actually wanted to be with the kids and Victoria when I opened it. So I waited, and Victoria didn't get home from work till about 6 o'clock in the evening. So I waited that whole time from 10 o'clock in the morning to 6 o'clock, and we opened it together, and then, I had a glass of red.
Oh, lovely. So how did it work, though? Did you do like the bow? How's it called, Jimmy? You can explain how it goes.
Who are you?
Well, I'm not you.
Oh, go on.
I'm Bex, obviously.
No, he gets
No,
knighted.
that means you're the king.
I mean, you're Bex. I'm the king. I'm the king.
You're Prince Charles.
I'm the king. Obviously, I'm the king.
He can't be King Charles.
Come on, Jamie.
Go on, what am I doing?
Let's not go there. So David, can you explain what went on?
You haven't done it yet,
I
have
haven't
you?
received it yet. I get it in just over a month.
Also, let's get some practice in then. Come on. So
I think you have to obviously bow to the king.
Do we speak? Do speak?
He will speak to you if needed.
I'd like to present you with a knighthood. Everything that you have done, from the football, for society, for everything in life. Charity as well. Yeah. Absolutely outstanding. If you could just bow your head,
and
please,
then,
sir.
Jamie, you would go down on one knee.
Okay.
Oh, wow!
I never even done this for Nicholas.
So then what happens now? Kate, do you know?
I don't know.
And then, Your Majesty, you would do the sword on each shoulder.
Do the sword.
Side.
Lovely.
There we go. And then Jamie would then stand up.
Yeah.
Stand up.
And then you would walk. You wouldn't turn your back on the king. You would walk backwards. Bow your head when you get to the last pace.
What a hassle
And
this,
then
isn't it?
Yep. So it's there, about there.
I don't think I'd rather just be Jamie.
When is it happening?
It is happening in about a month.
Oh,
Well,
And you can
you're never getting a night though, are you, Jamie?
I get to take 3 people with me. So
the
Victoria
3?
will go and my mum and dad.
Oh, nice.
That's amazing.
Isn't it?
Who would get one
Maybe
first,
one day.
me or him?
Well, you're never getting one. you're never getting
Can
one.
you put the word in for anyone?
I think you get that privilege of like maybe putting words in, but I don't think it makes any difference.
I think Jamie may have caused too much public offence for that.
Thank you.
Well, the last time that we were all together, it was at the end of last season, which was, of course, when we launched our new show, Beckham and Friends. And, well, David has some pretty impressive friends. Here's a look back at how it went at the final in Munich. It had to be a cool moment, was it, former team of yours, and to get to kind of see them, you've obviously been with them kind of earlier in their journey, and then to see them reach that pinnacle of Champions League?
You know what, I spoke about it on the day and obviously on the lead up to the final. You know, it was such a big moment for them as a club and the owners and obviously Nasser, you know, who has led that team for many years and been so close over those years. And there's been so much investment into that club and into the city and into the league as well. It was such a great moment, not just for PSG, but for the French league as well. You know, to have a Champions League winner within that league is a big thing. But, you know, I was so happy for the owners. I was so happy for the players. Marquinhos, who, you know, had worked so hard. You saw his emotion at the end of that game, and it means so much. And for the fans, those fans are a set of the most incredible fans. I mean, I see these two singing along and jumping around, you know, with.
You said you were obviously delighted as your former club, but I mean, how good were they in terms of... That's how close it felt and the quality.
You know, Pep's Barcelona was an incredible team and what they achieved, but, you know, what this PSG group of players did was incredible that whole season. You could feel it, though. You could feel it, you know, getting better throughout that season and that they had that opportunity. But obviously people were turning around and saying they've been close before, but they always fall at the final hurdle. But then, you know, they get there and the way they played that final, you know, Inter are a great team. They're a great team. There's a reason that they're in the final, but then all of a sudden they come up against a team that it was exceptional from the first minute to the last minute. They pressed, you know, they chased everything, and they did not stop. Even when they were winning 5-0, you know, they did not stop.
Has Tom Cruise asked about Micah since?
He has actually sent me a message.
Oh, has he?
Send his love.
Tell me more!
Just to send his love to Micah. Obviously, no, he hadn't. But,
He gave you some acting lessons, didn't he? Let's take a look. Remember how this went, everybody. Here we go.
A little bit of role play.
Well, I'll take you through it.
Okay.
Oh.
You want to play a sad character?
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Okay, what you got for me? Role play.
Just
relax.
Just relax right now. No? No, relax.
How was that?
Just look at me. That was pretty good, but I'll help you better.
Okay.
I'll do it. Watch. Just look at me. All you have to do is just dip your head. Slow. And put your eyes down. There you go.
I nailed it, right?
You crushed it. We'll work on it a little bit, but you did a good job.
Is everyone in Hollywood as nice as Tom Cruise?
I've never met a nicer person in life, I don't think, than Tom. You know, he's like you see him there, and when he's on the screen, he's exactly the same person when he's, you know, in private. You know, he speaks to everyone, he shakes everyone's hand. He's just a very, very good person, and you saw that. And I was slightly nervous, but then so excited to have him on the show. You know, for him to be on, as we're walking out onto the set, he was like, I didn't realise it was live. And I was like, and he was like, no, this is the first, what do you have me doing here? He was like, this is the first time I've ever done anything like this. And I was like, it's your first time? And he was like, yeah.
Could we meet him again? Because I asked him a story about Rain Man. He never finished it.
Yeah, of course. Well,
Did you cut him up?
No, I'm just getting a little bit. I think with Dustin Hoffman, and then
he
just
spends a lot of time in London, so you never know. You might bump into him.
Do you get one of those coconut cakes every year? Do your family get those coconut cakes that he sends out to everybody?
We do.
Oh,
We do.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
He always sends like amazing cupcakes.
Will you get one?
No, I do not. I'm not.
Did it make the list?
Nope. No,
Is it going to be there next? What
you
looking
spat
for?
my way. You saw it fly. Yeah, it's terrible.
lost the word.
Yeah, I know you saw it. Anyway, another member of our team here at CBS is our good friend pitchside reporter Anita Jones. She is about to hit the road again. She'll be there away at the different games this week, but today she's with us in the studio. Good to see you, Anita.
Hello, Anita.
Yeah.
Anita.
Woo, woo, woo.
I'll be seeing you later in the week, Michael. But anyway, I've got a bit of an announcement because what could be better than 3 days of match day 1 Champions League action? I'm going to tell you, being able to watch all of our kickoff week coverage for free on Paramount Plus. That's right, all for free. So football fans, be it old or new, can stream Champions League today, plus the Galazzo Show, where you can watch every goal go in and much more all this week on Paramount Plus. So to give us more on that, we're joined by the host of the Galazzo Show, Nico Cantor. Nico, so great to see you. Can you please tell our viewers at home what the Galazzo Show is actually about?
Yeah, definitely. But I was waiting for that big up and introduction. Tom
Hey guys,
Cruise
go on,
and Beck's
give him
got
some
the
love. Show
introduction.
him some love.
I wanted a little bit of a round of applause or something. Thank you
Nico,
guys.
I'm telling you, I
Thank you
don't know if
guys.
you can see,
You're not
David
such a
Beckham
big
just
deal
clapped
when
for
we've got
you.
David Beckham in the studio. Sorry, Nico.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry, there's tears. It's tears. But guys, it's our 6th season of Golazo Show. It's crazy to think. I was 25 years old when I walked into that studio for the very first time meeting you guys, and I feel like an entire life has passed. So now I'm only 31, right? But it's exciting. I mean, it's all the games simultaneously at one time. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, specifically this week, it's 4 games simultaneously. But starting match day 2, it's going to be 6 in one window on Tuesday, 6 in another window on Wednesday, so it all comes by fast. It's all the action all at once. You can second screen it. You can put it on your big screen if you're not interested into the marquee matchup. And if you're a betting person, I think this is like the ideal place to go to check your cheeky parlay to see if it hits, or if it doesn't hit, it's either jubilation or pure devastation.
Nico, who's joining you in the hot seat then when it comes to all of those matches over the next few days?
Okay, so this week it's going to be my very good friend Charlie Davies, and then the next coming weeks is going to be Nigel Rio Coker. Nigel, he's a little bit feisty, so you got to be careful with him. I looked up his record against Jamie, against Micah. Not so great. Maybe Nigel can handle it himself and tell you guys the record. But crazy enough, I looked up his record against David Beckham. They never played with each other, never played against each other. So for the very first time, it's going to be Nige and Bex on the same team. You're going to want a guy like this in your corner, Bex.
And just finally,
Trust me enough.
we'll make sure Nigel gets the message. But finally, Nico, in terms of tomorrow, which games are you looking forward to the most when it all starts again?
Yeah, I think Real Madrid-Marseille. Marseille has a really fun project that's kicking up. There was a little bit of a bust-up at the beginning between Jonathan Rowe and Adrien Rabiot. That issue, that fight that they had in the dressing room, they both went their separate ways. And now they've started to get a little bit back on track. Marseille, they're playing against Real Madrid. They've never beat Real Madrid ever in the Champions League. In fact, they've lost every single time. So they're going to have to go into the Bernabeu against essentially the perennial winners of this competition and try to pull off a massive upset. And of course, for Real Madrid, it's the storyline. Can Vini and Mbappe coexist?
Nico, what can I say? Your fantastic accent, your pronunciation is making some people a bit uneasy in the
guys.
studio. You know?
Real Madrid.
Yeah,
Why don't you
think
try,
it's
Jamie? Go on, give us a try.
Rabiot. It's Rabiot. It's Rabiot, not Rrr. Rrr's for Hispanic names. Let's give it a try.
Real
Rabiot
Madrid.
It's glottal. There you go. Sure, Jamie. I'll give
Okay,
it B
well,
minus.
Nico, enjoy the Galazzo Show. Thank you so much for joining us. David, I'll put you on the spot. How did you like Jamie's pronunciation of Real
Wasn't
Madrid?
bad.
It wasn't bad?
It actually wasn't bad.
Okay. Well, there you
How
go.
is it
Even more
pronounced?
great
In
news
Spanish?
coming up. Not only can you watch Kickoff Week for free, but Paramount Plus has a special offer for new subscribers. An annual plan starting at $30 for your first year. That's a saving of over 50%. And I know the guys are the dust like that, and I'm pretty sure you will too. So head over to paramountplus.com/fall offer to get started. Well, there you have it, Kate.
You said $30 for
I
the
did.
year, not the month. The year.
Yes, I did.
The year.
Imagine, are you going to sign up now?
Wow.
No, I'm not going to sign up.
How do they afford our wages? $30 for the year.
You get all the channels for free anyway, Liverpool.
Oh, wow. Can't say that about people from Liverpool.
What about you? How about you, mate? You could have a comeback for that one, didn't you?
I'm the company man giving it the big sell, $30 a year, and then...
No, $30 a year is crazy work. So if you do love football, that is an offer you do not want to miss. Something else not to miss is match day 1 of the Champions League. We're going to talk about what's coming up after this week, after this short break. Welcome back, everybody, to the UEFA Champions League preview show. We're back, Micah.
back.
I know.
About time.
Match day 1 kicks off this week with 18 games across 3 days. For more on the really big games that are on that list, Anita's going to tell us a bit more.
Yes, thank you, Kate. Kick-off week really is the most wonderful time of the year. Take a look at the match day 1 games. Oh, it feels like Christmas, doesn't it? But someone who's going to help me show the games is Jamie. I know you love to point, so come on, join me at the big screen.
It's not table time nonsense again, is it?
Come on, let's go through it. So it all kicks off tomorrow.
What do you want me to do? Where do you need me?
I'd like you to just start with the ones I'm going to say.
Okay,
Really, very
no problem.
simple. Just follow me, Jamie.
No problem.
Have trust. So Tuesday sees 6 former winners in action, including the biggest of them all, Real Madrid, 15-time winners, taking on Marseille. So there you go, you have it. Coverage starts at 3 p.m. Then you've got Italian giants Juve welcoming Borussia Dortmund, whilst Arsenal head to Bilbao to face Athletic Club. Then it's a massive night on Wednesday. Take a look at this. Defending champions PSG kick off their defending title season against Atalanta. Then you've got Liverpool playing the always tough Atletico Madrid. And then there's the blockbuster showdown between Bayern Munich and Chelsea. Then it rounds up on Thursday at Newcastle. St James's Park will be buzzing as they've got Barcelona visiting. Then Kevin De Bruyne returns to the Etihad for the first time, playing for Napoli against his former club in Manchester City. So what a week, a very special week indeed.
Amazing. And Anita, what about your week? What's that going to look like?
Yeah, I'm actually going to be heading to the airport just after this to go and join Guillem in Real Madrid tomorrow.
Oh, wow. So you're not coming for tea tonight with us, no? Or dinner?
No.
Dinner we call it?
No, I'm missing it. And then from there, I'm going to join my good friend Peter Schmeichel over in Munich. We're going to be front row there watching them take on Chelsea. And then from there, I'm with Big Meeks.
Yes!
This place.
The best trip.
Yes.
We're going to have a lot of fun, don't worry.
We are, of course. Kevin De Bruyne going back there. It's exciting times. So there you have it, Kate. Lots to look forward to, and it all starts tomorrow. Coverage at 3 p.m.
Looks good. 3 games back to back.
Jamie,
How
what
about
was you
that?
doing up there?
Doing what I
What
always
was you
do.
needed for up there?
Like a weather
Looking
girl.
busy. Yeah. What was it, like a weatherman?
I said weather girl, but yes, weather man.
Debbie McGee.
Debbie
It was
McGee.
more Debbie McGee. Do you know Debbie McGee?
Yes, married to Paul, the
Abraham.
magician. It's very British
It was
reference.
very
that,
like, you know,
David.
You lot are showing your age
showing
now.
the tricks.
Debbie McGee.
Is Debbie McGee the one who Mrs. Merton said, what? It was, wasn't it? Yes. What attracted you to the millionaire Paul Daniels? You just, honestly, you don't
Anyway,
get that.
production have asked us to move on. As good as that conversation was. Let's talk about Real Madrid then. Real Madrid playing Marseille on match day 1. It's a really interesting fixture. Obviously, David, Real Madrid, one of your former sides. What have you made of them under Xabi Alonso? Have you got to watch much of them this season?
I think they've got off to a good start. You know, Xavi's a great coach. He proved that, you know, at Leverkusen. I think he's an exceptional talent. You know, he was as a player, but then now as a coach, you can see some ex-players that go into these roles, and you know, he's the perfect guy to go into a big challenge like this. You know, being, you know, the coach of Real Madrid, the powerhouse. You know, I think he's set off with a good start. And hopefully it continues. You know, the game against Marseille is going to be a tough game, and everybody knows, and I know from my playing days there, that those nights in the Bernabeu, you know, Champions League nights, there's no bigger night. So, you know, the expectations will be, you know, up there, but he's, you know, as a coach, he's well aware of those expectations.
You know, when you mentioned about sort of former players going into coaching roles and you think they're ideally suited, and he looks exactly that. I mean, what was your thoughts when Gary Neville went to Spain?
I knew that was coming. You know, Gary moved on to bigger and better things in the end, but you know, I think he realised that pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Liverpool. Liverpool playing Atletico match day 1. It's a big campaign for either side to open a big match, to open your campaign for either side, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, and that's what the new format's about. It's about getting, you know, some of the head-to-heads, the games straight away look fantastic, and Anita's just in the money that they've spent. This has to be a team and a squad that is going very close, minimum, to winning this trophy.
You think they can? You think they can win it?
Liverpool can win the Champions League. They can always win the Champions League because of the history in it and playing at Anfield. But it almost feels like there's probably a little bit more pressure on Liverpool to do well in this competition than there probably has been before, because of the money that they've spent, the players that they're bringing in. It's the players they're bringing in terms of Wirtz and Isaac, two of the best players
possibly last season in Europe in their positions, and that's something normally like Real Madrid would do, wouldn't it? You know, bringing sort of the creme de la creme into the team. Liverpool don't normally do that or haven't done that in the past, so I think there'll be a lot of eyes
Does it
on
worry you
them.
that, though, that they've sort of changed? Because you always play down Liverpool all the time, saying...
I play down Liverpool.
They're not,
I've just said they can win the Champions League every
Hold on,
year.
hear me out. Oh, they're not big spenders. Now you spend 100 on one and 120 on the other.
Listen,
it comes with pressure now, doesn't it?
I've got no problem with Liverpool spending money as long as they do it legally.
Oh, look at this. Right, so you'll hear from the lawyers in the morning.
How do you think the coach has been? I mean, it's kind of a silly question to ask out of the success that they had last year. How do you think the coach now handles all of these players? Because he's got so many players that he's been bringing in into a successful team already. I know you always have to strengthen these big clubs for these big competitions, but how do you think the coach is with the players, with the fans, and around the community as well?
It's interesting because last season he didn't really change the team too much. He's now got a bigger, better squad, no doubt, and he's spoken about changing it more often, rotating. But I thought it was really interesting against Burnley. It was the same team that played Arsenal 2 weeks before, and it was at the start of a week where Liverpool were playing 3 games in 6 days. So it's okay a manager talking about certain things, how he wants to go about, you know, the situation with the season. But sometimes as a manager, or in any situation in your own life, if you don't feel it in your gut, that it's like, oh, I feel really confident doing that. So I'm really intrigued this week how he's going to move the players about, what he's going to do, because I do think they do need to rotate a little bit more, but everything just tells me that he loves playing sort of the same team and the same players. So how he keeps everybody happy, I think, is basically the biggest conundrum for Liverpool this season, whether they have a successful season or not.
Yeah.
He's brought out conundrum again.
Conundrum, I know.
Did I use that last year?
You
know what I mean?
Wait.
It's your new favourite word.
No.
Spell conundrum.
You got to spell conundrum.
Conundrum. CONUNDRUM.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Don't
Okay.
ask me.
Just a general question. I guess it's interesting because David's sitting here, I'm sitting here as well. Manchester United, do you prefer a Champions League without Manchester United?
Of course they do.
You're asking me?
Yeah, or do you actually enjoy the rivalry being part of the Champions League?
I mean,
Be honest.
No, Man United are one of the biggest clubs in the world. That will never change, no matter what they're going through the last few years, and it may take a couple of more years to get back to where they want to be, which is in the Champions League. Man United should be challenging for the Champions League every season, no matter who the manager is or the set of players they've got. The situation they find themselves in, you can't quite comprehend, but obviously the guy on my left knows a lot more about that than me. But yeah, no competition of this size is better when it hasn't got if there's no Real Madrid or a Bayern Munich or a Liverpool or Manchester United or one of those clubs. They have to be in the Champions League. So for me, I'd rather watch them get beat every couple of weeks in the Champions League than not.
Did you watch the derby?
I did watch the derby. Yeah.
Want to talk about it?
Not really, but I will. You know what? It's honesty, being an ex-player and being a fan of the club. I would hope that they are hurting like we are as fans, and I'm sure they are because they're professionals. They're not going out there not wanting to win the game. They've just come up against a team like City at City, and whenever you lose these games, you don't go out for a few weeks because you can't walk around Manchester and bump into United fans because it's just not a good place to be in. But I don't know. It was a very hard watch yesterday, and like I said, as a United fan, I'm kind of fed up with watching these games and seeing what we're seeing as fans. But we'll see.
Let's be optimistic.
Yeah,
Man City.
Let's talk about a proper team, eh?
What's your view? You're a United fan.
I'm disappointed. I'm frustrated. I think all United fans are in the same place. I think that United fans struggle to see how it moves forward positively without making a change.
So you think the manager should be sacked?
I didn't say that. I said I think a lot of United fans struggle to see that way
Jamie,
forward. You've not changed. You had the summer off, and here you are.
Back, you're already doing this nonsense.
Your dad was a United fan.
He was. Yes.
And your mum's a Liverpool fan.
Yeah, she made a bad choice.
You made the wrong choice.
But we are only a few games in. Looking at the positives, we are only a few games in of the season. I'm trying.
Can you say that with conviction, please, David?
I'm trying. But back to your question about United not being in the Champions League, Jamie's right. Manchester United should always be competing for a Champions League spot, and they haven't done for a while now, and that's disappointing.
Can we talk about a proper Manchester team now?
I don't think we've got time to talk about City. Do we have time to talk about City?
Well, give me a goal or something.
Playing Napoli.
Napoli, Kevin De Bruyne
big
comes
start.
back to
You went out
Manchester.
in the playoff stages, I think, last season. Will you do better this season?
City are looking a little bit better. I mean, they're not exactly where they were 2-3 years ago, but Haaland's back, Foden's back. Aït-Nouri looks good. He's injured at the moment in time. Shirky looks good. Another signing they've brought in. But I don't think they'll win it. I think they'll compete. And I know you need to move on, so I'm keeping it
Thank
brief.
you, Micah. Appreciate that.
I'm a team player. Because that's what I do.
That's right.
That's what I do.
We need predictions for you because it's that time of season. So we're going to ask you each for winner, Champions League winner, top scorer, and surprise. Doesn't have to be a surprise team. It can be any kind of surprise that it throws up for you. Jamie, you go first.
I'm going to go for Barcelona. I was really impressed with them last season. I think they'll go close again. Top scorer as well.
Top scorer and surprise.
I'll go with Isak for Liverpool, because I think Liverpool will go close. That'd be a great final, Barcelona-Liverpool. And surprise, there's 6 English teams in the Champions League. I don't think anybody's ever had 6 teams in the Champions League before. I do think the Premier League is the best league in Europe right now, but I think some of them will find it tough. I'll be surprised if more than 3 qualify for the knockout stage.
Okay.
You're trying to work that out 3 out of 6.
I was trying to figure out what the surprise was.
Well, the English team is the best league in Europe, but I think less than 50% of the teams will get through.
Nice. All right.
I also had Barcelona, so I'll keep it punchy.
Yes.
I think you explained it well. Kylian Mbappe started the season well. Top scorer. And I think Kylian Mbappe is going to win Ballon d'Or.
Ooh.
That is a surprise.
Why is that a surprise?
Because everyone's writing him
Why
off.
is the best player in the world winning the Ballon d'Or a surprise?
You just said Isak's going to be top scorer. So why not Mbappe then?
No, you've just said your surprise was Kylian Mbappe to win the
Everyone's
Ballon
talking
d'Or.
about Lamine the Dream now out there. Everyone's talking about Dembele. Everyone's talking about Rafinha. Everyone's put to the side Mbappe, so it's a surprise. Ballon d'Or.
Oh, that's absolute nonsense, Bex.
I think PSG will go close again this year, but I'm going to go for Real Madrid.
Oh,
and I'm going to go. And I love Lamine. I think the hype about him is real, and he's a hell of a talent.
Of course.
But I'm going to go the same as you, Kylian. I think Kylian last season, he scored the goals that he scored, and people, of course, as a Real Madrid player, if you don't win much, then it's a bad season. But Kylian had a great season in his first season.
Correct.
Last season. I really believe that this season is going to be a season in La Liga and the Champions League.
Surprise?
Well, I'm surprised you didn't bring no wine.
You know what? I might have done. Surprise would have to be, I think that people are already writing Newcastle off. I think Newcastle, they're a good team, and I think they've got some good players, and they're very together as a team and as fans and as a club, and I think that they, could surprise a few people.
Were they one of the 3 you had?
They're one of my 3 will go through.
They are.
Such a liar.
They are now.
Oh, we've got so much good football ahead for you in this Champions League season. When we come back, we're going to take a stroll down a Champions League memory lane with Knight of the Realm, Sir David Beckham. That's coming up. Stay with us. Well, the Champions League is a place where stars are born and legends are made. This season will be no different, and we don't want you to miss any of the action. So this week, Paramount Plus is making it available to everybody. You can stream all of our kickoff week coverage for free. And Paramount Plus has a special offer for new subscribers, an annual plan starting at $30 for your first year. That is a saving of over 50%. Wow. So to sign up, go to paramountplus.com/fall offer. You'll be glad you did. Enjoy, everybody. You are welcome. Let's talk about some Champions League memories with you, David. Let's go back to Champions League debut with Manchester United, 7th of December, 1994.
You were nervous going into this, but you still had the likes of Eric Cantona playing in this game, and so it was very nerve-wracking. My first time really playing for the first team at Old Trafford in a Champions League game at 17 years old. So it was nerve-wracking, but it couldn't have gone any better. Scoring a goal, it was a scuffed. kind of shot, but you know, I'm glad it went in, and it was a special moment.
Do you remember the first time hearing the anthem on the pitch? Was that like a special moment?
Yeah, and it's always a special moment as a fan, you know, to hear it. But as a player, when you're stood there, you know, it's such a kind of a goosebump moment to have as a player.
How old were you, Champions League debut?
Oh, that would have been 2001. I would have been 23, I think.
Have you got any tape? No?
Of Jamie?
Yeah.
No, we don't.
I wanted to compare because Beckham David looked nice and handsome. I wanted
What's
to see.
that?
Whoa!
Jesus.
Hey, where are you taking it? He just looked very handsome at 19. I just wanted to see footage of Jamie at 19. That's all.
Well, unfortunately, no, we can't do that.
You're not going to ask me about my debut?
We didn't have any questions planned about that.
Only for the winners. Only for the winners.
Oh.
Anything you want to share about your debut?
No, I don't want to share anything now.
Okay, let's move on to 1999, because 5 years after that debut.
You know, but to do it in a Champions League final, the last 3 minutes when we needed, you know, a goal to get back into it and then 2 goals to win it, you know, it didn't really look like it was happening on the day. And then all of a sudden, about 10, 15 minutes towards the end of the game, things started to turn and you could feel it. You know, as a player, you could feel it turning. We just had to make it happen and try and get that first goal. And I knew that once we got that first goal, we'd have an opportunity to finish it, because we never gave in. You know, through that whole season, as a Manchester United player, you're taught to never give in. You know, that's what the boss.
See, honest believed that he was going to win it after that first goal.
Yeah, I always believed that we had time to get the second goal. You know, I think that a few of us kind of just turned around to each other and said, OK, let's get to extra time. We'll get the goal, get to extra time, take a breather. But I had a feeling that, you know, we'd have another opportunity, and we did.
Good celebration that
Can I just add
night?
something about that game?
Good celebration, I asked. That was
No, but I want to add something about...
Pretty good.
Yes, please do.
I watched this game. No, seriously, I watched this game. Remember, we spoke on the phone. So I was doing a book on some of the greatest games, you know, of all time, not just Liverpool ones. So I did this game. So I watched the game back, and David kindly spoke to me on the phone and gave some quotes for the book. And I'm not just saying this because I said to you on the phone, didn't I? Watching that game back, he was the best player on the pitch. It's not spoken about a lot because you talk about, you know, Ollie gets the winning goal and you know, Sheringham scores and the way they won. But your performance that night in central midfield, it was absolutely outstanding. It's not spoken about enough, because everyone always speaks about that game, that Bayern Munich battered Manchester United. I don't think it happened as much like that. I mean, second half, they hit the crossbar, I get that. Yeah. But your performance centre midfield and then moving to the right later on was absolutely
Honest to God, what is happening here? Are you looking for a recommendation for a knighthood?
But you took, by the way, you talk about the performance. You know, the boss only told me that week that I'd be playing in central midfield. You know, my preferred position was I always wanted to play in the central midfield because I could see everything, and being on the right, you feel a little bit out of it. But, you know, I did have a pretty good game that final. But funnily enough, it wasn't till I moved out to the right that things started happening again for us. And you know, that's, you know, that was a special night.
Title of the book, where's it available? Go ahead.
It was called The Greatest Games. It's still available. You can have a signed copy if you want, no problem. And David will sign it as well.
Controversial question, maybe. 1999 or 2005, best final for you?
Oh, God.
Oh, come on, there's no contest.
No, I think the best final was Jamie's. I think to come back from 3-0 down at half-time against that Milan team was just a joke.
We scored 2 goals in 3 minutes.
The most dramatic I give to United.
Is 2 awards?
It's 2 awards, yeah.
Oh, the best and the most dramatic.
You're like, you know when you get the players, he's player of the season, you're most improved. It's like that award, isn't it?
That one.
Can we talk about your Champions League debut for Real Madrid as well? That was in, when was that? Oh, do you know when it was? 22 years ago tomorrow.
22 years ago tomorrow.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Against the same...
We always talk about... Sorry, we did miss your assist because Jamie was rudely speaking over it.
It's okay.
Go on,
it
give
was
us your
a pretty
thoughts.
good assist.
Look at this team sheet, everybody. This is crazy.
Wow.
Salgado, Carlos,
How do we like the
Cambiasso,
list?
Figo, Zizou, Raul, Ronaldo. Let's see the bench. Guti. How good was he, by the way?
So good.
He was one of the...
good.
So underrated.
You'd be Raul Bravo. That's a holiday destination, isn't it?
Oh my! You've had an amazing career, though, haven't you, David? Honestly, it's just the career that you have. Well done.
Thank you.
It's
Well,
just
I
been
think we
superb.
all have. We all have. We've all had amazing careers. You know, to have played at the teams that we've supported our whole lives. For me personally, to play for a team like Manchester United.
Micah never got to play for Arsenal.
I never got to play for Everton.
Anyway.
I enjoyed that. Enjoyed hearing about David's Champions League debuts with United and Real Madrid. Up next, though, he is going to make a debut of a different kind. After the break, for the first time, David Beckham goes in the mixer. We'll be back. Hey, everybody, welcome back. Well, a game that we all love, In the Mixer, is back, everybody. Here's a reminder of how this game goes. We're about to do an In the Mixer. Best player you played alongside?
Steven Gerrard.
Is it quick fire?
Your all-time favourite superhero?
It's got to be Superman.
Superman. He doesn't have no powers.
We don't use the word aubergine in America, so your joke is lost.
You don't know where I'm from, dog. What do you call it in America?
Excellent. But you have switched clubs and played for your arch rival for triple the money.
Oh, you know me. I'm all about the
Terry.
business, baby.
No, I know, Jimmy. You're funny.
Could you ever have played for Spurs?
Oh, please. It's time to go.
So, David, you now get to be part of the show favourite In the Mixer. Wow. As Jamie and Mike already know, there are no wrong answers, only your answers. So, let's start with the first one. Jamie, you go first. Which player do you wish you had exchanged jerseys with?
Xavi, Barcelona.
Micah?
I'll
fire.
go with...
Yep.
Ooh.
David, you get to go.
Good question.
I mean, I didn't play against him, but I'd love Maradona's jersey.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Any era?
I like
Okay.
R9.
Okay.
I've got a few of those. I'll give you.
Have you?
Which teammate would you never want to be stuck in a traffic jam with, and why?
Gary Neville.
Because?
He loves a debate and he talks too much.
Jamie Carragher.
Because?
I was not your teammate.
No, yeah, teammate.
We played
CBS
together at
teammate.
England, didn't we?
We didn't.
Yeah, we did.
When?
What do you mean, when?
I never played with him for England.
We played for England together.
Pick another one.
Well,
then.
you was on the bench,
Obviously,
I think.
memory.
Pick another one. Pick another one.
Balotelli.
Because? Needs no explanation. Jamie,
No. It'd be Gary Neville. Same. Pratt.
2 votes for Gary. What is the most amount of money you've paid for a haircut? You've already shared this on the show. Was it 300?
I would go in there again.
300?
Yeah, because they want to know what his is.
Yeah.
So, David.
Mine's 70 quid.
I cut my own hair.
It looks like.
My mum was a hairdresser, so she used to cut it when I was a kid.
You
and
don't
then
cut your
I do
own
cut
hair.
my own hair.
Do you really?
Well, when it's like this, I do.
Okay. What is the most...
None of them believe me.
Micah, I mean, is it still the same? What was yours? 300?
He's definitely paid more for a haircut.
No,
Well, what about with inflation? Or I mean, what are we
Are we talking dollars or pounds?
Both.
No, it's pounds, £200.
Oh,
That's
But
it.
that's nearly $300, isn't it?
I don't believe you.
Well, you
I
think
think
more?
you paid more.
You haven't,
I
I
think you
swear.
paid
I
more.
promise you I haven't.
who did you on my weekend then?
Me.
No,
I did.
No chance. What did you pay yourself then?
I had a friend that touched it up.
Okay, next question. If you could be a contestant on any TV game show, which would it be?
Oh wow, what a question!
It's SAS.
Family Fortunes.
Is that a game? No, it's not a game. Oh, yes.
Family Fortunes.
Have you seen the one with Steve Harvey in America?
Yes, that's Family Fortunes.
Yeah,
isn't
same
it?
one. That's the one. Yeah.
Family
I'm
Fortunes.
talking about the English one.
Well, we're on American TV. We're on American
English
TV
one.
now,
Les,
mate.
what's his name? Les
Dennis.
Les Dennis.
Wheel of Fortune. It was
Wheel of
yeah,
Fortune.
yeah.
Family Feud, yeah.
Family Feud,
Sorry,
Family
okay.
Feud.
Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of
okay. I
Fortune.
thought you would have
What
said
else?
Blind Date. I thought you were going to say Blind Date. Do you remember Blind Date with Cilla
Cilla
Black?
Black.
Yeah.
Yes.
Silla.
Who is the most famous person in your phone contacts list? Again, they want to know the answer, David, but we'll go with you. Micah, who have you got?
Thierry Henry. Thierry Henry.
You asked for the.
Presidente. PSG president.
Oh, NASA. You have
NASA.
NASA's.
I have NASA's number in my phone.
Do you have it in your phone?
Yes.
Prove it.
You don't. He walked away without giving it to you. Do you not remember?
Ring him.
No. Do
Text
this.
him, say you
I'll
were
get it up
Bex.
for you. Don't you worry about this.
Text him, say you were Bex.
There we go.
In the meantime, who's in yours?
Have
I got your number?
What's that? That's just a picture.
If you would like to read out.
No, I don't want to
We'll
read
read
your
out.
list.
We'll read it out.
Have you
We'll read it
spelled
out.
his name? How is NASA?
Reading yours or
No,
his?
just read. Just don't read mine. Don't read mine bit.
Come on,
Just
okay.
read the
all right.
top bit. Go on.
Let go, I can't see.
Okay.
You said, thank you, it's an absolute pleasure. What a kiss ass. David.
My wife.
Oh.
He knew that one was coming. He just jabbed that away.
What was your favourite food as a kid, and do you still eat it?
Chippy Tea Friday.
Fish and chips.
Yeah.
For people at home. Yeah.
No, it doesn't have to be fish and chips. Just you go.
Oh, anything from the chippy.
Anything from the
Right.
chippy.
Well,
on
what
a
did you like
Friday.
from the chippy?
Fish and chips.
Chinese. Yeah, salt, pepper, chicken wings, rice.
Yep.
Pie and mash.
And you still
Yeah.
eat it. You still like to go out for a pie and mash, don't you?
I do.
Didn't you celebrate your knighthood with
I
pie
did
and mash
with my mum
Mum?
and my sister.
Yep.
Yeah, my local pie and mash shop.
What's
Not so
what-
local anymore, but it's local to my mum.
What's your pie of choice?
Sorry?
What's your pie of choice?
Well, it's only a mince pie. You only
Okay.
get a mince pie,
Well, that's a bit disappointing.
standard mashed potato, and then the gravy is a thing called liquor. And it's stewed eels and parsley.
Stewed eels.
Stewed eels and parsley, and that's the gravy.
Eels like the fish.
Yeah.
What was yours, Kate?
Oh God. Oh gosh, I don't know that I liked as a kid.
Greg's.
I did like a grape. I liked a pasty from
So
Greg's.
you liked a sausage roll,
pasty
didn't you?
Oh.
What? I said sausage roll. What's wrong with sausage?
Favourite kit.
What is going on here? Sausage roll? Do you know? I liked a sausage roll.
I don't eat pork, so no.
Oh, do you
No,
not?
I'm not a sausage roll person. Favourite kit you have ever played in, based on fashion sense only?
Favourite kit?
Yes. Based on fashion sense.
Manchester United, 1999. That season, we wore a different kit for the Champions League than what we wore during the league. So we would wear like it was a red, shiny kit. That's what we had.
What year was the green and yellow? I really liked the green and yellow.
Oh, I think it was before my time, actually.
Was
think.
it?
Yeah, I think so.
Ooh.
That was
Fashion.
So a Liverpool kit that I like, basically. Or something I wore as a
Yes,
kid.
that's the question.
No, as a player or just as a kid or a
Oh, as a player. That's a good question.
Liverpool kit 2005
What's special about it?
because we won the Champions League.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Why are you so
You said
aggressive?
fashion sense. Based on fashion sense.
People
What did
say,
you-
"What great kits are always what you win in." You
Right.
said 99, didn't you?
But it looked good as well.
Yeah.
Why does this question, this game always winds people up?
I don't
It brings
understand.
out the worst in everybody. Favourite kit you've ever played in, based on fashion sense?
Not played. Brother, you remember the old City kit? Brother. I played in that in
I do remember
training.
it.
That was
Old
nice.
school.
That was old school. That was real nice.
It was terrible.
That was class, that kid. You don't remember that?
No, he's talking about the team.
I've lost my earpiece, by the way, guys. So if
Don't worry.
I'm
I've got you covered. Don't worry. Keep going.
you guys
Come
let
in.
me know when we need to. wrap.
David, you got another 10 minutes. Don't
What
worry.
is your favourite football or sports movie?
Ooh.
This is obvious for everybody, I think.
Not for me, you won't get my one.
Sports movie.
Sports
Okay.
movie.
All right.
Would it be
Relax.
classed as a movie?
I'm going to say
Documentary, mine.
Well, the question is movie, but go ahead.
Okay.
Make it your
Do
own.
I not like that? The England documentary with Graham Taylor. It's the funniest thing. But if that's not classed as one movie, I'll go Escape to Victory.
Which is about?
Well, Pele does an overhead kick in it.
All right.
is that it?
Sylvester Stallone, Pele.
Pele. Do you even know what that film is, please?
I'm not.
I don't.
Film.
So you two have never heard of Escape
It's
to
a
Victory?
great movie.
No.
It is,
It's
isn't
a
it?
great movie.
No way.
Oh, on that note, we're wrapping. We're going to Anita. Oh, wait, one final one. Can we do one final one?
Yeah, one final one.
Will Lionel Messi play in the World Cup next summer? Yes or no?
Yes, he's doing it for the dramatic effect.
Yes.
We all hope so.
But some of us might have inside info.
Oh, we all hope so.
All right, before we go to a break, we do want to remind you of all the great football that is coming up. Anita is going to help us out again. Anita.
Yeah, so here you go. As always, the Champions League kicks off with a bang on Tuesday. Matches include Real Madrid against Marseille. You've got Juve taking on Dortmund. Then it's a massive day on Wednesday. PSG facing Atalanta. Liverpool against Atletico Madrid. And Bayern facing Chelsea. Then on Thursday, how about Newcastle taking on Barcelona? And then Manchester City versus Napoli. So whilst match day 1 is this week, the 8 match days of the league phase run through to mid-January. And there are blockbuster showdowns every match day, including Barcelona against PSG, Liverpool against Real Madrid, Arsenal facing Bayern Munich, and then the next chapter in the Champions League Classico, Real Madrid facing Manchester City. So there is so much to look forward to. A quick reminder, you can stream all kickoff week coverage for free on Paramount Plus. And that's not all. Paramount Plus has a special offer for new subscribers, an annual plan. Yes, Jamie was surprised. It starts at $30 for your first year. That's a saving of over 50%. So to sign up, just head over to paramountplus.com/fall offer. And there you have it, Kate. So much to look forward to, and it all kicks off tomorrow.
Thank you, Anita.
Lovely.
You're about to go to the airport. Enjoy yourself. Safe travels.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Can I just pick something with Jamie? We did play together for England.
Before you go any further, who come in your ear and told you?
What do you mean? It doesn't matter. We came on together against Spain as subs
was that
at
at Old
Old Trafford.
Trafford?
Yes.
Fernando Torres played there. I remember I went centre back. Where did you go?
Right back, obviously.
So I mean, you actually played alongside each other?
I came on for Gary Neville. You was telling me to bomb on.
Wow.
Remember?
Yeah.
He doesn't.
You doesn't do Do you have we don't have any more in the mix of questions left, I'm afraid. Do you have one? Do you have an in the mix of question you'd like to ask anyone?
You mean David? What was I want to ask David? Come on. Who was the best player you played with at Manchester United?
Apart from Gary. He was my hero, Brian Robson. Brian Robson was my hero and my dad's hero as well. And to play with him at the time, even though, you know, playing with the likes of Roy Keane and Eric Cantona, you know, playing with your hero was very special for me. So Brian Robson, if I had to pick another one, I'd have to say Roy Keane, because Roy Keane was just an exceptional captain and leader and a special guy.
Was you fishing for something there?
No. She just asked me to ask him a question.
What are you giggling about?
Nothing at all.
Okay, good. Well, I enjoyed the answer. Thank you.
You know what? I can just say one thing.
What?
You know, I don't think anybody will ever be asked that question and say me. Do you know what I mean? Do you think anyone will ever say you?
Does that make you sad?
100%. Loads of people have said
Really? But
me.
I'd love someone to, you know.
Until I had injuries, I was one of the best fullbacks in world football, I'll have you know.
Well, that's it. David, when are we going to see you next? Beckham and Friends, is that when we'll see you next?
Beckham and Friends.
That's a semi-final. That's a long way away.
It's a long way away. I'll pop in and bring some honey and some more.
That's nice.
You know.
Will the invite
you like
still
the honey?
stand?
Oh, I love the honey. But what friends are we bringing? Come on.
You know what? I have to compete with last season, so it's going to be tough. But
Micah can get you NASA.
I'll find one or two.
I can bring you NASA.
Bring in NASA.
Do you think you can raise the bar from that? That is a high bar.
It's a high bar. It's a high bar, but we'll see.
Have you got any requests?
We'll see.
We need Denzel Washington, man.
Who? Oh, Denzel Washington.
Denzel
Yeah, wouldn't mind
Washington.
it.
That's who we need.
Steve Harvey. I wouldn't mind Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey,
Yeah,
yes.
makes you Steve Harvey fan.
Who's he play for?
Go on. Got a request?
Hollywood.
You must have somebody.
Who's in Hollywood? Who do I know in Hollywood?
Brad Pitt.
Now we're cooking.
Brad Pitt would be good.
Yeah.
Do you know Brad?
No. I have met him a couple of times, but yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take that.
All right. Well,
Who
that
do you
is-
want, Kate?
I already said Steve Harvey would be cool.
Did you say no to Brad Pitt?
Wouldn't. You're not going to have me say that. Who did you just say, Maya Pete? Scott Hansen. How about that? Jamie still doesn't remember who he is.
Oh,
Jamie still doesn't know.
Yeah, the commentator.
Him. Anyway,
Steve Hansen.
Well, we're all very excited about this new Champions League season, which is upon us. It's the biggest club football tournament in the world. We cannot wait to bring it all to you. Again, kicks off with 18 games across 3 days this week, all of them available to you on Paramount+. We've got a 90-minute pre-game show. It starts tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. Eastern. We do hope that you will join us for it. We hope to see you there. Have a good one, everybody. Goodbye.
See you tomorrow.